In the late 1980s, just as hip-hop began to look like it was going to stick around for a while, there was still some issues with crime at shows and concerts. Some would say it was a little bit over-exaggerated, but it came to a head on September 10, 1988 at New York's Nassau Coliseum at the Dope Jam concert featuring KRS-ONE and Public Enemy amongst others. Although quite a few incidents jumped off, headlines in the morning mourned 19-year-old Julio Fuentes of the Bronx, who was fatally stabbed over a gold chain he wore to the show. Galvanized by this and the loss of Boogie Down Productions co-founder DJ Scott LaRock to gun violence just a year earlier, KRS-ONE and Billboard magazine editor Nelson George led the charge to form the Stop the Violence movement, aimed at deadening violence in the hip-hop community. The movement's greatest contribution was the hip-hop classic Self-Destruction, which brought together an all-star cast of MCs, including Public Enemy, Heavy D, and MC Lyte, just to name a few. The single was an important moment that showed that hip-hop was more than just rhymes and beats, and could really be a tool for social change when called upon. So without further ado, here's a 1988 classic by the Stop the Violence movement, Self-Destruction.
Tonight, all of us we all agree tonight, all of the speakers have agreed that America has a very serious problem.
Gotta love the Malcolm X sample to set it off.
America's problem is
Self-destruction, and for self-destruction. Today's topic, self-destruction. It really ain't the rap audience that's bugging. It's one or two brothers, ignorant suckers. Here's what we did.
We got ourselves together so that you can unite and fight for what's right. Not negative cause. The way we live is positive. We don't kill our relatives.
Pop, 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 one a shot, who's to blame? Rap's the name. Black crime was way before our time. Mo D, trifling death, very last breath. Back in the 60s, our brothers and sisters that hang. How could you gang bang? I never ever ran from the Ku Klux Klan, and I shouldn't have to run from a black man, cause that's you're heading for self-destruction. Possibly one of the hottest lines in hip-hop history. Self-destruction. Big Daddy Kane, I could see that flat top. Everybody wanted to be a part of this video. Ready to party. Dying to move your body. Straight to your collar. Leave the guns and the cracks and the knives alone. MC Lyte's on the microphone. There's only one disco, don't close the mall. You ain't guarding the door. So what you got a gun for? Do you rob the rich and give to the poor? Yo, daddy, yo. Oh, why? End up in jail. Get paid today. Bar from your family. Tell me, do you really think, Papa? You little sucker, you talking all that jazz. D nice. Fit unemployed. D-rap race will be lost without a trace. And kick the science. Call eternity. Self-sufficient, independent. Do not walk that path that they laid. It's you're heading for self-destruction. Self-destruction. I'm Miss Melody and I'm a born again rebel. I believe at this time this may have been KRS's wife at the time. Oh, they got married later on, but rest in peace to Miss Melody also.
and rap is straight. This is what we call no doubt.
Should have silence. Let's have a moment of silence. And I hate it when for a silly girl shaved by Trump. Word up. And rap music is in full demand. Understand? I was known as a gangster, just ice.
That is no fun. The time is now to unite everyone. You don't have to be soft to be for peace. Robbing and killing and murdering.
You don't have to be soft to be for peace. Here's the situation. Heavy D. Rest in peace. More. Fighting and fussing. Heaven's at the door, so there'll be no bum rushing. I heard a brother shot another. It broke my heart. Love your brother, treat him as an equal. They call us animals, I don't agree with them. I prove them wrong, but right is what you proving them. We all be on our knees, playing deep in the house of the matter. Self-destruction is served on a platter.
Making a date, not failing to anticipate. They got greedy, so they fell for the bait. That makes them a victim, pick them from New Jack is jail because the best still a gun. There's no one to rock, cause in jail you're a number.
You never took the time to wonder about
Self-destruction, and for self-destruction. Self-destruction, and for self-destruction.
Yes, we urge
to learn. Chuck D. Flavor Flav.
Don't know the time.
So we gonna
Study your head, you know our job to build and collect ourselves with intellect. To evolve the self-respect.
Oh, we got to keep ourselves in check. Self-destruction. The 1988 classic, Self-Destruction. Now this is a particular part of the show where I get into a session we like to call Drop a Gem on Him, where I give you my personal opinions about these hip-hop classics, the audio-visual arts, and how it relates to today. 30 years after its release, Self-Destruction remains one of the most important hip-hop singles of all time. Not because it was for a good cause, not even because it was just flat out hot, but because it didn't feature a group of what people would nowadays refer to as backpack rappers or conscious rappers. It featured anybody who was hot at the time. In fact, the list of rappers who wanted to get on was so long that many of the hottest rappers at the time were actually left off. Nevertheless, over the years, people tried to recreate this magic, but at no time did the remakes feature rappers that were at the top of their game coming together to raise awareness about a particular social issue that was affecting the hip-hop community. So here's my question. What's the hold up? Is mass incarceration not important? What about drug culture in the hip-hop community? What about gun violence? Is that something to sneeze at? What about poor health? Maybe if I told you that 2018 was one of the deadliest years in hip-hop history, as we lost legends like Craig Mack and Lovebug Starsky, to up-and-comers like XXXTentacion and Jimmy Wapo, who got killed on the same day. Maybe the prominent rappers don't have time for this. I mean, when do they got time to get together, lay verses, right? I beg to differ. If we got 4 bars out of everybody that suited up for Jay-Z and DJ Khaled's I Got the Keys video, we would have had a song that was probably just as long and maybe just as hot as Self-Destruction. I don't know. The Grammys are right around the corner, and I know we'll be subject to the IG photos of rappers smiling like rich kids at Christmas at the Rock Nation brunch as they pose for pictures with Jay-Z and Diddy. But hey, what do I know? Maybe there's a lot of collaborations going on here. Maybe the collab will be out by the time I post this video. Who knows? I got faith in my culture. I got faith in my community. So I'm going to sign off saying patiently waiting, Self-Destruction 2020. Alright everybody, thanks for tuning in to Audio Visual Arts here on 33 Hip Hop. Again, I'm Jim from 33, that's 33 Media Group. We appreciate you tuning in. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. We want to get our subscribers up so we can keep bringing this content. I want to give you thorough, not reactions. I want to give you audio, visual, arts analysis, right? We want to think critically about these things. So I want to come with one of these analysis every week for you moving forward, but we need those subscribers. We need those comments. So what I want to do for you right now is pose the question of the week. I'm going to answer it down below. Hopefully everybody will follow. What do you think is holding up self-destruction 2020 or 2019? Or why haven't we had one since 88? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What is holding up the self-destruction collabo with prominent artists of today? Looking forward to talking with y'all, debating with y'all about these different issues. Peace. See you next week.